What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Resident Horror. And today, it's movie of the week. What's the movie of the week? You already know. It's Longlegs. This is a film that I've been waiting to come out on 4K. It's here. I unboxed it. Didn't do a video. Did it for myself. Put it in the Blu-ray player. Put it on the wonderful movie screen and watched it. And I'm here to tell you the tale. But before we do that, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and that notification bell so you don't miss a video. It helps the channel out immensely. Longlegs. Are they long or are they short? Let's check the oracle so I don't butcher anybody's names. This film is directed by Osgood Perkins and starring Micah Monroe, Nicolas Cage, Blair Underwood, and Alicia Witt. I like Nicolas Cage, man, when he's in movies. He's a wild one. The story revolves around a serial killer called Longlegs. He leaves his signature, he leaves clues, and he is an absolute maniac. Absolute maniac. He is completely cuckoo. Completely. Anyway, now there is an investigator that works for the FBI. She has a keen gift. She has the ability to solve crimes very easily. She picks up on clues. She puts them together. Her IQ is through the roof. Very observant. She's into her feelings. She's in touch with feelings and just energy. So she can solve crime. You don't want her on your case if you plan on doing a crime. I'm not going to tell you anything more about the story, but she's investigating a killer, and it's supernatural. And this killer has the ability to kill by not even being there. What a new introduction to the horror villain pantheon. A killer who doesn't have to be there. And how does he do it? You're going to have to watch the film to find out. It is extremely interesting. I think you will love the story so much. It is in the vein of Alan Wake, which I feel like the director borrowed from. From the way the FBI shots are taken, the female investigator, the supernatural aspect of the crimes and the clues, crime board. It seems like it was ripped out of Alan Wake. If Alan Wake needed a movie, this was it. Minus Alan Wake and just the investigator, man. I thought it was done very well. With a caveat why I deduct a point. Watch to the end and you'll find out. So let's talk about the acting. Nicolas Cage did a phenomenal job with Longlegs. He's a lunatic all the way around. You couldn't ask for anything more than Cage playing Longlegs. What a job. The emotion, the short time that he had on screen. Mr. Director, Longlegs needed more time on screen. You're going to hear all of my negatives in a little bit. But he played the character very well. The investigator done by the female actress was also very well. The protagonist, she did her job with the character. I felt her. I felt the pain. I felt the confusion, the anxiety. All of that I felt from her. Well done. And everybody else, supporting cast, did a wonderful job as well. Especially her mother did a good job as well in the film. And Blair Underwood as well. So acting was on point. I appreciate the acting. The cinematography, what a shot. In the beginning when she's searching for that first crime scene and she's trying to use her senses and she's sensing that something's not right. She picks out a particular house and the way the camera pans and you see this confusion. You're almost in her head as she's trying to figure it out, and it really puts you into that scene. I thought it was fantastic. Another scene when Longlegs is in the investigation room and they give that close-up of his face. He's in the camera like he's uncomfortably in your room. It was awesome. I really like the cinematography of the film. Great job on that. Now, being that this is a 4K release, we're expecting Dolby Vision, HDR10, Dolby Atmos, DTS, X something. No, this film has none of it. So on the audio and video aspect, I'm giving this a C+. It was sharp, yes, but we expect that from a 4K movie. But I need bells and whistles, especially when you're dealing with a movie as good as Longlegs, man. It really is a good movie with some flaws that keeps it from greatness. So I'm not going to hold you anymore. Let's go into the negatives on why I had to deduct a big point from this movie. The story. Although excellent, too many unknown variables were left on the table. And they rushed it by telling you a quick synopsis of the backstory of the investigator when they could have told that story in the movie. They could have told the story of the dolls in the movie. They could have told the backstory of Longlegs in the movie and made this a 2.5-hour epic horror movie. This movie, with its overtones, with its supernatural undertones and overtones and things right in your face, could have been something really special. This movie is special, but it really could have been special with a little sprinkled salt on the top of it, man. It sat into the upper echelon of horror movies. So I had to deduct the point for them not explaining things deeply and using this quick synopsis of one quick scene to try to catch people up on a backstory. You can see the agony in my face. I wanted so much more from the story, man. I love stories. And this clicked every box except for the just getting deep with the story, man. But does it get the Resident Horror stamp of approval from what I saw? Absolutely. I loved it. And this is one of those movies that you're either going to love or you're going to hate. But a lot of people appear to love this movie because it did very well. And that is a great thing because this film needs a part 2. It needs an origin story. If you're not going to do an origin story, do a long part 2 that has the origin story included in it. So much lore, so much potential, so much potential just left on the ground. Please, see the agony in my face. I love the movie. It gets the Resident Horror stamp of approval. But we need that. And if you want more of that from this movie, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about this. I think this was a great movie. I really enjoyed it. And that's all I got to say. I hope this was helpful. Check it out. Hopefully you like it. It's not the most scariest movie ever made as they build it out to be, but it is a very good crime, horror, investigation thriller. That's what it is. A thriller with a supernatural, backing, or with supernatural in its veins, man. So go check out Longlegs. Let me know in the comments once again. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Peace, and you know what to do. Stay spooky. Oh, before I leave, please, if you do a part 2, could you please at least do Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos? And just a little bit more supernatural action. Okay? So this movie gets a 9. A stamp of approval. And that's the only reason it's not a 10. Okay, I'm out.